Okay, just imagine for a second, you've got a direct line to a C-suite executive for business advice, and it's available 24/7. Now, what if that executive wasn't even a person, but an AI trained on the minds of the world's most successful leaders? Well, that's the bold promise of a platform we're breaking down today, VibeCEO.
I mean, it's the ultimate what if for any entrepreneur, isn't it? The chance to ask a legend like Steve Jobs, hey, what would you do in my situation? It sounds like a total fantasy. But this isn't just a fantasy anymore. It's the core problem that an entire AI platform is built to solve.
So let's pull back the curtain. The platform is called VibeCEO, and its whole mission is to act as an AI-powered advisory service. It's really trying to fundamentally change who gets access to elite business strategy.
Here's their core promise, right in a nutshell. We're not talking about some generic textbook business advice. VibeCEO claims it models its responses on the actual strategies and mindsets of proven winners. The two key ingredients here are pedigree, whose advice you're getting, and personalization, how it actually applies to you.
It's a fantastic concept for sure, but the big question is, how does it actually work? What's going on under the hood of this AI? Let's get into the mechanics of how it claims to replicate that kind of executive thinking.
So the entire system is built on a surprisingly small but incredibly potent number, 15. VibeCEO didn't just scrape the entire internet for random data. Nope. Instead, it focused its AI on the collective wisdom of just 15 hand-picked top-tier chief executives. We're talking quality over quantity.
And just look at the caliber of this training data. We're talking about industry-defining titans here. Steve Jobs, the absolute master of product and marketing. Jeff Bezos, the architect of customer obsession and scale. And Elon Musk, the king of audacious first principles thinking. So the AI isn't just learning facts. It's being trained to synthesize these really distinct, powerful philosophies.
And this slide really gets to the heart of the experience. It's not a library, it's a conversation. The whole idea is you bring your specific problem, say a marketing roadblock or a supply chain issue, and the AI synthesizes a response drawn from how those top minds might have approached it. It's designed to be a direct, interactive mentorship.
So beyond the big concept, what's the tangible value for a user? What does the playbook actually contain? Let's break down the three core components of the VibeCEO platform.
First, and most important, is that direct line of AI-powered advice. This is the interactive chat where you can workshop your ideas, stress test your strategy, and get guidance synthesized from that core dataset of CEO knowledge.
But what if you don't have a specific question and you just want to learn? Well, that's where the second feature comes in. Beyond the interactive chat, VibeCEO also includes a structured knowledge base, which is basically a curated library of executive wisdom you can just browse through.
And as you can see from the topics, this isn't just a random collection of quotes. It's organized into these really practical business pillars. So if you need to do a deep dive on leadership principles, or crisis management tactics, or strategic planning frameworks, there are dedicated sections for that.
The third key feature is personalization. This is the platform's answer to a common critique of AI, right? That it just gives out generic advice. VibeCEO aims to deliver insights that feel specifically tailored to your situation, and here's how they do it.
And this is the key detail. The advice you get doesn't just come from some mysterious black box. The platform actually attributes its insights, telling you something like, this strategy is derived from Jeff Bezos' approach to logistics, or this marketing idea is based on Steve Jobs' principles. That attribution is absolutely crucial. It provides context, and it lends a lot of credibility to every piece of advice.
Okay, so the concept is pretty compelling, but how do you actually try it out? Let's walk through the access process. It actually seems refreshingly straightforward. It all starts with a 7-day trial, and the key takeaway here is that no credit card required part. It's a genuinely zero-commitment way to get unlimited access. You can fully explore the chat, dig into the knowledge base, and really decide for yourself if the advice is valuable before you ever pay a cent.
So let's zoom out for a second. What does a platform like this signal for the future of business advice? I mean, when you can get AI-driven mentorship on demand, what does that mean for traditional executive coaching? It's a fascinating question.
The platform doesn't shy away from this question at all. Its own slogan positions it as the future of executive advisory. So this isn't just about a cool tool. It's a vision where the kind of elite knowledge that was once reserved for the boardroom is democratized and made accessible to anyone with an internet connection, all thanks to AI.
And that brings us to the final, critical question. Look,
A platform like VibeCEO can undeniably provide incredible access to a vast ocean of structured wisdom. But can an algorithm, no matter how sophisticated, ever truly replicate the nuance, the empathy, the shared human experience of a real mentor? For all its data, can it give you that tough love or that gut-feeling advice that comes from a person who's actually been in your shoes? That's the big question. What do you think?